Hi, it's Jen from Shabby Fabrics. I am thrilled to introduce another Bunny Hill block of the month. You know we're big Bunny Hill fans here. Anne Sutton is a personal friend, one of my favorite designers. This is her new collection, which is called Flower Farm. She designs for Moda, and we're often blessed to get to see a block of the month that she designs with her own collection. That's what's behind me here. And I love that Anne's designs continue to just be kind of that whimsical, beautiful, just joyful, happy quilts. She's done it again. As always, I reach out to Anne every time and say, you did it again, and we can't resist. Can we please bring this to our customers as a prefused laser cut applique for those that just want all of that tracing, all of that cutting taken care of for you, so you can focus on just piecing your background and then getting to put your pieces down to the background, and then you start stitching or maybe doing the hand embroidery. And Anne has again let us do that. So thank you so much, Anne. We're huge fans. We love this collection. More projects coming your way with Flower Farm. I fell in love with this collection. But what this particular block of the month is all about is, just like always, no two blocks are alike. We'll run this program where each month you're getting the fabrics and, of course, the backgrounds and your applique shapes to make one part of that quilt at a time. And then, of course, in your final shipment, you'll be getting sashing strips, inner borders, outer borders, binding. And I think it's just one of those types of quilts that you're going to just covet and love for a very long time. We're going to also be including the embroidery floss in your kit as well. And I think that starts coming right away in your first block. So we'll be heading that out your way as well, so you don't need to worry about picking up any embroidery floss. Hey, if you're like, I don't know about that whole embroidery thing, I don't know about that whole applique thing, we'll be running a Facebook support group where I'll be doing extra videos to show you how do we use a light box, a layout diagram, an applique pressing mat to pre-assemble all of our shapes before we even bring them onto the background. We'll also be going through hand embroidery stitches, so you're not going to have to wonder, how do I get those stitches accomplished? I'll be showing you exactly what to do. Fun, and it's fun to watch other people's progress and encourage each other along the way as well. Now, a quilt like this, we always offer the backing as an option to you. This is, of course, also from Flower Farm. This is the sweet kind of ditzy print, pretty floral that we're offering as the backing. We had to throw a dart and guess how many spots we could sell of that, and I think we probably undershot our what this will do. So be sure to grab your spot early. We know we cannot add to this program. We know we've already asked Moda if there's more, and there's not. This has been an extremely popular collection. So be sure to grab your spot in the program and then your backing as well. One other option available to you is, of course, the applique thread. That is the thread that you would be wanting to use to stitch all your shapes down by machine, whether you're using a blanket stitch or a straight stitch or whatever you choose to use. The other things on the table are what you'd want to consider to make this quilt. A nice suite of rulers. If you have them, that's fantastic. If you're like, I don't have any rulers, but I want to know what you use, we're starting off always with our fabrics with that 6.5 by 24.5 inch ruler. And then, of course, once you've cut those strips, you start bringing those down into smaller rulers. We use the 2.5 inch to be able to cut our long sashing strips. And we also have a lot of 1.5 inch strips. You can see these are also often bordering these blocks. It's just nice to be able to use a ruler that is the size of the actual strip. That's a fairly new ruler for Creative Grid. 4.5 is a lot of what these are. 6.5, so those are on the table with me. I find when I kind of start using the ruler that the block is, and I can just really cut exactly to the size of my ruler, my blocks are coming out far more accurate. So that's just something I've been enjoying as a quilter as I continue to try to improve my accuracy. Definitely patchwork pins, the sharp blade and the rotary cutter, the seam ripper, you know me. Went in for that hand embroidery. I grabbed that Richard hemming, and of course our Wonder clips for when we put our binding on. So this is one, Bunny Hill, you did it again. We love this collection. We love this quilt. We invite you to join the fun. And I will certainly be, as I said, going over how we use that. Wafer 2 is what we have here. We have the small and large applique fusing mat. I'll be talking you through that. And Anne writes an amazing pattern. Just look at what's here. I want to show this to you. I want to brag about Anne here. Just look at what's included. You get a close-up image of every single block. All of the fabrics that will be in your kit are the originals that Anne used, and she has full-size layout diagrams. Incredible. Nobody writes a pattern quite like Bunny Hill. So I invite you to join the fun. Grab your spot, grab your backing and the thread set, anything else you might need, and grab a friend too. It's always fun when we can quilt together. So I'll see you soon on another Shabby video.